Guys, I'm Kate Simsley and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. And if you're new, welcome in. Today we are building industrial terraced townhouses in Copperdale. So each of these townhouses is 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And yeah, they come together pretty quick for you. They're very rustic and industrial. I'm really happy with the outcome. There is a shared backyard space that has a barbecue and a hopscotch, I think. There's a dumpster out there and a couple of other little things. Yeah, I'm happy with the way they came out. They are on the gallery. The best way to find this build or any of my builds and me is by searching the hashtag K8Simsley. Anyway, you're going to watch them. They come together. Like I said, it's pretty quick. You're only going to watch one of them. They're very similar, but I do only show one. The one that you're going to watch, I set it up like someone lives there, so it has a lot more clutter in that one than is in the other one. The other one I figured was more like the rental. They both are, obviously, but I figured that I would just show one, save you some time and energy. But I'm happy with the way they came out. I do end up changing the brick along the bottom. I don't think you see, I think it'll just happen, but I end up changing it to a orange brick instead of the gray, and it looked a lot better. But they do come together quick for you. And like I said, you're only going to see one of them come together, but it comes together really easily. The kitchen is very industrial. In fact, most of the stuff in here I filtered by the style industrial, which the way the styles are set up in The Sims is kind of messed up and things aren't where they should be. But for the most part, they are. And so I filtered by industrial. And yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. I don't really know what to say. I use these big factory looking windows. I was imagining that this used to be some kind of factory maybe, and it's been converted into 2 townhouses, and it still has the old windows. There is I don't know, a sign on the side of the building that obviously looks like it belongs in an old factory. There's also one inside the apartment. It's a bicycle. Maybe it was a bicycle factory once upon a time. I don't know what it was, but in my mind it was a factory, and I converted it to apartments. Well, townhouses. There's 2 of them. Townhouses, not apartments. Same difference. Anyway, back here we put a hot water tank and an electric panel in the back part of this little room on the main floor, and just your entry, which has 2 little mailboxes, and that's it. We're gonna hop in and work on the apartment shortly. And yeah, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Comes together pretty easily for you. Nothing too insane. Yeah, so it's 2024. Everybody, I'm assuming, had a good New Year. I had a very relaxed, laid-back, quiet New Year's Eve, which I love. And my year is off to a pretty good start. Things have been calm and quiet, just the way I like them. It's funny because I never used to be that way. When I was young, I used to be really loud and rambunctious and always doing stuff and always had people around. Now, I'm telling you, I just love to be alone and have quiet. It's weird. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been really good. I've been happy. I found out my parents just bought a house, and so they're going to be leaving at the end of the month. I get my house back, and my son's friend is leaving halfway through the month, and things are going to go back to normal. And so that's good. It's going to be better. I'm so happy to have my space back. It also means that I get my office back, which is a super big deal. I have been recording in my bedroom, and it's been very cramped and crowded and just not right. And so I'm going to get my office back, which makes me really happy. And yeah, it's been a good start to the year so far. Here's to hoping it continues. It's also been really nice weather. It's really cold today. Today's freezing, but there's no snow. I am on a mission, and I made a deal with Mother Nature that we're going to make it through the winter without snow. We already had snow, but it went away really quick, and I'm fine with that. It can snow as long as it melts in a day or 2. Today it's very cold, too cold to snow. It's -10, I think, or more, something like that. Anyway, no, I'm lying. It's -8. But anyways, too cold to snow. So it kind of sucks, but I would rather that than snow. I don't want snow at all. I hate it. It makes you depressed. It's very damp and wet and just awful. Sure, it looks pretty from inside the window, but when you have to go out there in it, it's not pretty at all. Like, if you live somewhere there's no snow, you should consider yourself blessed and not ask for it. All the time I see people like, oh, I wish we had snow. You don't. You really, really don't. It seems like a good idea until you have it. It's just not a good idea at all. It's actually horrible, and I hate it. The living room here comes together quickly. You can see it was like an industrial style leather couch. We have a giant coffee table, and then we're going to throw the TV. It's like from the basement kit. Again, I overuse this TV. We're going to throw it on top of this little console table. We do end up adding some artwork on the wall. We add a carpet. And under the stairs, we put a bookcase. And I end up putting radiators in like every room in this house. And so that's tucked in under the stairs as well. But we just clutter things up in here. Like I said, this apartment's a lot more cluttered than the other one. The other one has barely any clutter. This one, however, I did make it look like someone lived here, and it's a little cozier. And yeah, just more realistically lived it, if that makes sense to you. Hopefully it does. Yeah, so we just add some artwork on the walls here, and I used the artwork we got with the For Rent stuff pack. I actually also managed to get a dining table in here. It is an industrial dining table with some bar stools, and I tucked it in just between the kitchen and the living room. In this apartment, I put like this, I don't know what you'd even call it. It's like a big industrial thing on the wall, and it's got like handles and turning knobs and whatever. But in the other apartment, I just added pictures or something on the wall. I don't even remember. I use curtains from werewolves, and we're just going to add some clutter and make it look more lived in down here. I do end up adding windows. I put a picture on the wall here, and then I add some windows. Originally, I had put them across the top. I didn't like it, and I end up moving them so that they're in line with the stairs. I put the railing from werewolves, and yeah, that's about it down here. Like I said, we're just going to add clutter. We put little wall lights on the wall. Too interesting, to be honest with you. In the kitchen here, we have open shelving on one side of it, and then I end up adding some industrial cabinets. Like I put two on either side of the stove. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It really is. But I love this look. Like, honestly, if I won the lottery, I would probably buy like an industrial loft apartment. To me, that's ideal, especially like a New York industrial loft apartment. I think it's the greatest thing. In this apartment, I wanted to put, you know, the ceiling vents we have. They're like the big round vents. They would have worked really well in here. I didn't put them in, but I should have. I could have put them right down the middle or right down the kitchen. Would have looked super cool. But I didn't do that. However, it's very cool. Like, I like it. I think it's cool. It's posh. It's right in the center of town. And yeah, it's on like the town square lot in Copperdale, so it's literally in the center of town. And when I had started this build, I was going to make it look like a shop on the bottom and just put the apartments on top. But since they're not functional doing that, I decided not to. Instead, I just turned it all into the apartment, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I think it looks cute, and it's cozy, and I would live here, and that's all that matters. Hopefully you'll like it too. Like I said, it's on the gallery, and you can use it if you like. So this does have two bathrooms. One of them is here. Each floor, okay. On the second floor, we have a bedroom that I imagine is for two teens, so I put bunk beds. There's a bathroom on this floor, and then there's like by the windows at the front of the building is like a nook. And I figured that I put the bookcase and some seats and plants in there. I figured it's just like a little reading nook or whatever. Maybe the teens hang out there. It's our little living room kind of thing. And then on the next floor up is our master. So we have the master bedroom and another bathroom up there. And that also opens onto the back terrace, which is like a rooftop terrace. And up there on the one, I just put some plants and two chairs. And on the other one, I put like a bar area. So I put like, I don't know what you call them. Why am I at a loss? I put like countertops and I put like a tray for drinks and whatever up there. But it looks cute. I'm like losing my voice as I do this voiceover and it's killing me. But in the teen room here, I put a desk. So you have a desk with computer and just dresser, bunk beds, nothing crazy. Add a little bit of clutter. We put curtains over the windows. And yeah. But the rest of it comes together pretty quick. Next is going to be the nook area we're going to do. And I don't show the other bathroom. It's like the same except it only has a shower. But I don't show it because people, I assume, find bathrooms boring. And I don't think you want to sit through two of them. So instead, I just showed the one down here. Like I said, they're similar. The other one's just a shower, not a shower tub combo. But it's painted the same. It is very similar. But yeah, we're going to move on to the nook area. Like I said, it has a bookcase, some seating, plants, nothing. And then I put on the walls where I put the bike decal on the wall by the stairs. And I thought that worked pretty well. It looks very cute and cozy. I like it. I don't know. I don't really know. Like I said, it's on the gallery. Hashtag #KeithSimsley. Best way to find anything I do, either on the gallery or on social media. I'd love for you to follow me. I'd love to see you wherever you are. Share photos if you use my builds. It makes me so happy. But anyway, I use this big industrial light on the wall. It's like the light bulbs on wires or on metal covering for wires. I love this light. I don't get to use it enough. Sometimes I use it and I size it down. I left it big for this one. I thought it worked really well. But I just had clutter. I do change out that chair. I didn't keep the normal, like, desk chair. I think it's from, like, honestly, I think it's from, 2, like the Star Wars one. But it's just the chair and the lamp that I use from that. Other than that, it's literally just whatever. I don't know. A lot of werewolves, a lot of the For Rent, and I don't know, pretty much every pack. I didn't limit, but it comes together and I like it. I'm really happy with it. But yeah, that too, I literally think I used only the chair and a lamp. So don't worry if you don't have that. I know a lot of people don't. I do not like Batu itself. I think the game pack itself is really dumb. However, the build, buy, and debug from that pack, it makes it worth buying. If it's ever on sale, buy it. If you're a builder, I'm telling you, it's worth every penny just for building. It really is. But yeah, so we're going to move on from here. We move up to the master, and it comes together quick. It is just the same industrial and rustic looking. And then we will move outside and we'll put planters and stuff on the terrace. Before we do the backyard's really quick. I put a barbecue and a picnic table. There's a hopscotch and a dumpster. Yeah, after that, we're going to jump into screenshots. So I'm going to play music because my voice is just giving out on me. But I'm going to play music. There's about like 4 minutes left, if that. You'll watch, not even. You'll watch it come together. Listen to music. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as there are more builds coming. And yeah, like it. Just makes me happy. Helps me out. You know, all the fun stuff. Anyway, I'll play music. Have a simtacular day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I know it's just a crush. I know it's just a crush. You said hi and I thought, here we go. Can you tell that I am all but sober? Never realized my friends went home. Suddenly you're all I need. The situation, it gets me frustrated. baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show